Hi guys, what's up? It's Alex here. Today we are here with part number 4 of F1 2015 career mode. Today we are here in Bahrain for the 4th round of the season. As I said, this is one-shot qualifying, and obviously we're going to be choosing the option tyres here to make sure that we have the most grip for the qualifying lap here. So obviously one-shot qualifying, you only get one lap. You can't make any mistakes in this lap. It has to be exactly perfect. Well, you can make mistakes, but you won't have a good lap time, put it that way. Anyway, heading down to turn number 1, we brake incredibly late. We gain some positions on the AI, but we turn in a bit too early and we lose a lot of time. We're really slow through these first couple of corners. Down in P19, that means we're behind one of the Manners at this point, guys. We're actually behind one of the Manners, but assuming now we're up to P18, I'm assuming we are in front of them once again. But yeah, really weird slow start to the lap there, but through that corner there you can see we gained from like P17 all the way up to like P11, P12, and I'm not too sure why, but the AI seemed really fast in some corners and really slow in others. But you can see I'll make a slight mistake there, drop myself back down to P11, missed the apex there. This hasn't been a very good lap, has it? Been messing up most of the corners here, so you could say this lap could have been a lot better if I'd really got the first sector done right. But slightly looking up through there, but we hit the apex and now the DRS will be wide open. DRS, as soon as we hit the sort of line there, we put the DRS wide open, and down this back straight we should gain a little bit of extra speed because of that DRS. And now swinging into left-handed, locking up ever so slightly, once again running wide. This lap hasn't been very good, is it? I mean, it might not even be in the top 10 here. We're struggling, sort of bouncing around P11, P10, P9. It's going to be tough to stay in this top 10 in this last sector as well because of the long straights. So you assume some of the Mercedes power cars will go past me in this last corner, and obviously the run to the start finish line as well. There'll be DRS once again as well. P9 into the last corner, P8 into the last corner. Now we go up to the start finish line here. We'll have a little bit of DRS before we go across the start finish line. DRS wide open once again, and we go across the start finish line. And where did we finish that qualifying session? Well, the team don't seem too disappointed with that, so I'm assuming it's not too bad. I think it was 8th place as we crossed the line there, but we'll see in a second when the times confirm everything. Yes, we finished in 9th place, just ahead of Romain Grosjean. Bit of a gap back to Felipe Nasr in 10th place there, but 8th place, a really good place to start. Quite a lot faster than Verstappen as well, which was surprising considering we were nowhere near him in practice. But anyway, start of the race here in Bahrain. Lights out and away we go. We get a decent start, better than Ricciardo, I'd say, as we head to turn 1. We're going to look to the inside of Ricciardo, I think so. We're going to make sure we put our car down the inside, brake a little bit later. Grosjean's around the outside as well. Going to run side by side. Ricciardo turns into the corner as if I'm not there, but of course I am. So we're going to go around the outside of Ricciardo. Now that's a bit of contact. Ricciardo spun up behind us. And actually, guys, I've got a replay to show you about this, because you can see we're going side by side with Ricciardo here. Then I go for a wide line through the corner. I give him loads of space, and he just runs. He tries to run me out of road, and it's not going to happen, is it? He's trying to run me out of road, but I did the thing that I should have done, which was just stay around the outside. He hit my car, spun himself, so I think that's just his fault. There's a load of space to his inside which he could have gone to, but he decided to run the car out wide and he spun himself around. So that's us into P7 here in Bahrain. Now we're right up behind Felipe Massa. There's a bit of contact. We're trying to get past them one way than the next. Braking late around the outside. We're going to get this move done. We're around the outside, make sure there's no contacts. That could end up in a spin, but we've got that move done on Felipe Massa. That's a pretty decent move around the outside there, Massa. Can we close down Raikkonen now? Oh, big lock up there. That's not going to be too clever. Maybe slightly flat spotting the tyres as well, but Massa has got through. Obviously that Mercedes power will get him past, even if he was behind me most likely. But we're changing up the brake bias here. I didn't actually mean to change it to the front. I meant to change it to the rear, because generally when you change it to the rear brake bias, that you get less locking up on the front. So that's what I was trying to do, but we're going to try and go around the outside of Massa once again. Well, we've run onto sort of the part of the track where there's literally no grip, so we ran a little bit wide, but we're going around the outside once again. We're off the track this time. We're trying our best to get past Felipe Massa here, but we're running side by side. This is a really close battle here for the first lap of the race. Doesn't really need to, well, neither of us need to really be in this battle here, but I'll let Massa go to the inside and then get the cut back. I think a pretty nice cut back there, and get the position back past Massa there. That's us up into P6 now. Put into the rich fuel mixture now. Now hopefully going to pull away, but that Mercedes power is just too much for us in our little Renault power at the moment. We're going to turn 1 side by side with Massa. Nearly contact once again. I have to slightly steer out the corner, but I should be down the inside this time. Yes, I've got the move done now. I'm ahead of Felipe Massa. I'm into P6, and now I've just got to concentrate on staying here. And let's be honest, Raikkonen's already a bit too far ahead to really be thinking about him, but possibly we could go ahead and maybe get some other positions. But what's this? Rosberg is in the middle of the road. He must be having some sort of problem. He's going incredibly slowly there. That is really weird to see Rosberg going so slowly in this race, but I suppose we'll take it. That's us up into P5 now as we head into the pit stops. A couple of other people have done their pits, so you can see there we are up into P4 as we go into the pit stops here, having to avoid the Ferrari guys as they came out the pits there. I think he was like weaving from one side to the next. But anyway, really quick pit stop once again, a 2.3. That's really quick there from the Toro Rosso guys, and it looks like we're going to be coming out the pits any second now. It doesn't look like there's any cars on track to really battle us, you know, on the exit of the pit lane here, but yeah, it looks like we could come out the pit lane in P5. So Rosberg obviously having a slow moment there. I don't know whether he's retired or not. I'm not sure whether he's the retirement, but he is way down the order now. We're in P5. I'll definitely take that. We finished, was it P5 or P6 we finished in the last race in China? I don't know, but it was decent points, whatever. And you know, looking at another good performance here, and wherever we finish in this race from now on, it doesn't look like it's going to be that bad, is it? We've got quite a big gap back to Massa. Well, we did until the stint just sort of wore on and I was really just not that fast. But look guys, look who's in the pit lane once again. Raikkonen. He did that a couple of races ago, didn't he? Raikkonen pits for a second time in the race. He pretty much hands us the 4th position. I'll take it, but really I didn't have to, you know, work hard to get that P4 there. Raikkonen just pitted, and for some reason he just does like two stop strategies all the time. I really don't understand. But I guess that's just Raikkonen's strategy. Maybe maybe he's been programmed to be really aggressive on the tyres. But to be perfectly honest, I thought that was one thing that Raikkonen was really good at, was saving tyres. That's something he was really good at Lotus when he was there. Maybe that's part to do with the car. I'm not too sure. But I thought, you know, Raikkonen's always been pretty good about, you know, managing and preserving tyres. So it just seems weird to me. Why is he the only car that's stopping twice in these races, which is just normal races? Like, you know, ones like Malaysia, I can understand if, you know, AI pit twice. Some don't, some do, some don't, but like this race here, there's literally no need to stop here, and Raikkonen decided to. But as I said, I take it. It's put us into P4 now, and what's P4? Is that? It's not. It is 12 points, isn't it? It's quite a lot of points actually for 4th place. Because obviously Bottas gets 15 for 3rd, and I get 12 for 4th place. And Elias Massa, who is right up behind us with the DRS, is going to spring a late surprise here. He's going to have that back straight and a short run to the start-finish line. He's pretty close to us here. He's not right up behind us, but I'd say, you know, probably about half a second between myself and Massa. Let's see through the split sector time here. It's actually up to 9/10 of a second through there. So he pulled out a little bit through that last set, well, that middle sector I should say, and over Massa, which isn't too bad. But it's just a bit weird that Bottas had a lot of pace in this race. But I couldn't keep up with him. But Massa, you know, he wasn't really closing me down that much. It was only the last couple of laps where he did get a bit closer with the DRS. So yeah, bit surprising, but anyway, I'll definitely take P4. I mean, some people I'm sure is going to say that it's really unrealistic, but if you look out how the race sort of planned out, Rosberg had a failure, so that was one position. Raikkonen stopped twice, that's another position. I only just finished ahead of Felipe Massa, so, you know, it's going to be P6 if neither of those people, you know, Raikkonen or Rosberg had their problems and mistakes, but it was quite close. I would have finished in 6th place in that race, I think. That Felipe Massa and Felipe Nasr right next to each other there. It's a good race from Felipe Nasr. I didn't realise that in the original standings there, but 6th place is pretty good for him in his Sauber. Maldonado's in the points. Ricciardo recovered from that spin to get 2 points for 9th place there, which I suppose isn't too bad. Alonso just missed out on points there by like 2 seconds, so but that must be pretty gutting for him. But I think he's actually got points in the championship already. We're going to see that in a second there, guys. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and I'm hopefully going to get another career mode video up later, but can't promise anything. But I'm hoping to record that, you know, just after I'm going to be doing this, go and record the next race, which is Spain, I think. Probably not going to be too good around there, but yeah, I'm going to go and record that now, and hopefully record the video tomorrow, like record the commentary tomorrow for you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Remember to like the video if you haven't already, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Anyway, guys, it's been Alex Maddy. Goodbye.